I am Ann Canette. Yay! Welcome to our Sunday service. Here at CSL Bakersfield, we embrace wisdom teachings from all of human history. Welcome home. Our vision, we are a spirit-centered, vision-led, consciousness-driven, inclusive spiritual community here to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. And our mission is to create a sacred place for spiritual practice and to foster our beloved community. And this service is made possible by all of our wonderful volunteers. We have a ton of volunteers here. Help me say thank you to our volunteers, all of them. And Ken Fales is here to do our announcements today. Yay, Ken Fales!
Woo! Yay! Woo! I'm volunteering to do this part of it. I'm a volunteer too. Let's do this. Woo! Happy Super Bowl Sunday. If you're into that sort of thing, the big game for me is definitely Manchester City versus Liverpool. Anybody else? No? Yeah, it's happening right now. 0-0 halftime. Okay, so our announcements. Somebody asked me to announce something, add it to the announcements. Who asked me to add something to the announcements? Well, I've forgotten what it was, so you'll have to ask me again. So we request at this time that everyone silence their cell phones, please. I just remembered what it is, because I saw Dean. On this Wednesday at 9 a.m., Dean's going to come in and do sort of a spring cleaning on the grounds and that sort of thing, starting at 9 a.m. So if you're interested, you want to be a part of that, it starts at 9 a.m. and it goes until it's finished. That's this coming Wednesday. So if you're into that, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. My new class on A New Earth started yesterday. It was just an introductory class where we say hi and figure out what we're doing. So if you'd like to join, you can still slip in anytime before this coming next Friday. Talk to me or sign up online. This month's vegan potluck here at the center is this Thursday. It's February 12th at 6 p.m. Next week, after service and fellowship, is Dream Circle with Sharon Anyan. Our next board meeting is Tuesday, the 17th of this month at 5:45 p.m. That's here at the center if you want to come on in and join. It's always a real great time. This month's We Believe workshop will be after service and fellowship on February 22nd. Led by Ann Canette. So mark your calendars for that, February 22nd. February 28th is going to be a big day here at the center. Check out the back table or our website for details. You may notice that I'm shortening the announcements. They're going to get even shorter. So check out our website, check out our back table, and you'll find out everything that you need to find out. And last, very quickly, our annual meeting will be after service on March 29th. We're going to talk about last year. We're going to talk about the year to come. We're going to elect one new board member. So if you're interested in that, talk to myself, Sharon Anyan, or Glenn Pack. For now, just make sure to mark your calendars. March 29th, after service, annual meeting. Cool in the gang. So again, check out our back table, visit our website. That's Center for Spiritual Living, Bakersfield.com. You can find out all the details on all these events and way more than what I've talked about here, including a new class starting in March, led by Jamie Russell. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo! Real quick, one thing that's not on the announcements is the discontinuation of the group meditation, which I didn't think we needed to announce because we're discontinuing it because no one shows up. So you can continue to keep not showing up. All right, I know, I love that after we discontinued it, people started to show up. Thank you for that. That's a real kick in the pants. So, group meditation happens here on Sundays at 9 a.m. And if you would like group meditation to happen throughout the week, please talk to me. Let's find a time when we can gather together and do group meditation. We can come here to the center. We can meet online. But let me know, and we'll get that going. All right?
Good. Okay, one other quick thing before we get on with our service. I got to call out Marnie Rader. She's in Seattle with her dad to watch the Super Bowl today with him. They are Seattle Seahawks fans. Marnie, this was for you. We miss you and we love you. So, congregational music now, Dan Sharman. We probably want to stand up for this.
Yeah, we're going to be check. Well,
Check. It's on. You're good now, Dan.
okay. So yeah, I'm going to be doing This Big Light. Here we go. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan Sharman. Whew, and now we get to have our time of reading and meditation by Liz Martinez, our practitioner of the day. We also have prayer after service. If you would like a prayer, Liz will be up front. She's our designated practitioner today. We also have Portia Choi Tang here today with us. She's a practitioner. I'm a practitioner. And Ken Fales would love to pray with us too. So if you have something on your heart today and would like a prayer, come forward for it after service. So Liz Martinez.
Good morning. I've been coming here a long time, and it does feel like home. Okay, our reading today is from the Science of Mind magazine, and it's a little quote by Ernest Holmes about love. If I can find it. I hope I got the right magazine. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so here it goes. Love is the greatest healing power on earth. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. John 4:8. And since we all love something or someone, we must all know God. It is this knowledge of God that we possess, that we wish to increase until it fills our lives with the holy light of heaven. The more we love, the better we feel. And I don't mean just mentally and emotionally, for love has an actual healing effect on the physical body and brings to mind a deep confidence, a calm trust, and a sense of security. Children who are reared in love know the sense of security that can never come from a home atmosphere of bickering, suspicion, and disagreement. Love and a broad gauge tolerance for living are the two greatest things in life, and there can be no deep understanding the meaning of life without them. But how often we hesitate to express our admiration for each other. In some particular or silly way, we are reluctant to show affection. It is because we fear people will think we're too sentimental, too soft, as though we were not equipped to meet the hard facts of life. I have never met a person, no matter how loudly they protest, who, if they scratch the surface, will not reveal a human tenderness. And I have noticed, as you know, you must have, that the more aggressive the person is, the more completely they are trying to cover up, hide, or conceal, bury within themselves one of the greatest desires of the human mind, to love and be loved in return. And so now, if we would like to close our eyes and let's come together. Feel the love here. That is what we're all about here. We're about love. And so it is like coming home. It is like just being among friends, being among people you trust, and speaking and knowing that God is already here in each one of us, expressing this love. Be that through your music, be that through your words, be that through your food, be that through your friendliness and a feeling of camaraderie with each person next to you. We just know that this is home. Feel that. Thank you, God, for this feeling. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. That was beautiful. And it just so happens I was in the Children's Center a little bit earlier, and Janet Shaw is teaching in there today, and their theme today is love also. Love everyone, love everything. Love. So love is our theme today. And special music, Waterfall. Yay, Shauna.
Check. Well, while I'm sitting balancing on the stool, which I'm not used to because usually I have my throne chair that Greg brings for me, but he is at home today, and so I'm going to shout out, "Hi, honey. I hope you're feeling better." He pulled a muscle. He's decided to get back in shape. Isn't that ironic? Yeah. This is a song that's written by a group called the Good Vibes Tribe, 1111. Just kind of dropped into my life one day, and I really identified with it because it reminded me that we are more than our story and all the things that ever happened to us in our life. So I thought you might like it. It's a brand new song for everybody here. I've never played it before. Thank you. I'm not the wound, I'm not the fall, not the silence, not the wall. I'm not the night they couldn't see. I'm the best me rising free. I'm not what happened to me. I'm who I choose to be. Every step I take I rise, and the past dissolves before my eyes. I'm not what happened to me. I'm who I choose to be. Every breath I take, I rise. The story ends and my soul flies. I'm not the moment, I'm not the mark. I'm more than what went dark. I hold the sun behind my skin and plant the truth and grow within. I'm not what happened to me. I'm who I choose to be. Every breath I take, I rise, and the past dissolves before my eyes. I'm not what happened to me. I'm who I choose to be. I lift the veil and walk in light. The story ends and my soul flies. I'm not what happened to me. I'm who I choose to be. Every breath I take, I rise, and the past dissolves before my eyes. I'm not what happened to me. I'm who I choose to be. I lift the veil and walk in light. The story ends and my soul flies. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That was great. That was so good, so good. Okay, so our theme this month is the leading edge, and our topic today is the edge of life. Stay there. We started Ken's new class on Friday, The Good Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and this was just our introduction. We introduced who we were and why we were taking the class. And I said, I'm taking it because of Ken. He's a fantastic teacher. I don't want to miss anything he has to say or do around this center. So I'm taking the class just because of our guest speaker, Ken Fales. Help me welcome. He's not our guest speaker. He's not a guest speaker. Wait, he's not a guest speaker. He is our spiritual leader and our operations manager and my favorite friend today.
Go Patriots! I have no favorites. I guess I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I am not what happened to me. Can we say that? I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to be. I am not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. That's an awesome song. That's an awesome song, Shauna. Thank you. Woo! We get what we focus on, don't we? We get what we focus on. So, somebody decided that we should talk about our dreams here at the center, and they formed a dream circle. That's Sharon Anion. It is, I think, the most popular thing that we do at this center is the dream circle. She also said we should have a Science of Mind textbook study group. The Science of Mind textbook study group is the reason why, or one of the reasons why, Nicole is sitting right here in the front row this week. She also said, you know, we shouldn't lose the bookstore to the Children's Center. Let's move it down here and have a bookstore. and it's working. We're getting good sales from it, and people are getting good stuff. And I want to say that the Science of Mind magazine, the issue for February, is right out there for sale. There's also a bunch of books out there for sale that were donated, and so they're like $1, $2, $3. She decided to start a circles discussion group. It didn't take off, but now it's resurrected, and it is taking off, and it's going to start being on the second Sundays in March. And she goes to every class that I know of. What else? I mean, I feel like I'm missing. Oh, she serves on our board, which is a completely volunteer position. She doesn't get paid to do that. None of our board members do. And so Sharon Anyon is the volunteer of the month for January. Please help me. Thank you so much for your service, Sharon. Thank you. That's like, she's doing, right? We'd say, let's change our thinking and we change our lives, but what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what? I went out for a walk recently. I've been, I'm getting my steps in, you guys. I'm getting my steps in. I know you can tell it's working. I went out for a walk, and I could feel like, when I go out for a walk, I like to do like sort of a meditative walk, and I couldn't get into it. The thoughts were just coming hot and heavy, almost like a headache feeling, half a headache. Like that's how it feels to me when there's that separation of consciousness, and I do not like it. And so I'm walking, and I'm like, I am so grateful that I have this body, that I can get out and do this walk. And it is cold, so I am so grateful for these clothes and this hat. And I'm so grateful for the sunshine. And I'm so grateful that my parents decided to have me. And I'm so grateful for my brothers and sisters. And I'm so grateful for my wife. I'm so grateful for my son. I'm so grateful for my CSL family. I'm so grateful for whoever planned this park so long ago. And I'm so grateful for their parents for having them. And I'm so grateful for whoever decided to put this walking path in here. And I'm so grateful for the people that did the construction of this walking path. And I'm so grateful for my local government for allowing a park. And I'm so grateful for my state government. And I'm so grateful for the national government. I'm so grateful for everyone in the world because I know that we're all one. I am so grateful for this multiverse, for existing. I love this physical life. I went on and on and on, and that gratitude that started here went out and out and out and out. And about, I would say 10 minutes, because it was about half a lap, I felt great. I changed my thinking, I changed my life. I didn't just stay in that place of separation consciousness. I chose to do something, right? And that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about the edge of life. And there was a description in that, your talk should be about where you're on the edge of life, where it's risky to practice spirituality. And I got to tell you, when I felt practicing my spirituality on that walk, I didn't feel risky. I felt like I was on sure ground, firm foundation walking down that path, because I felt solid, I felt centered, I felt good, right? Before, when I was in the consciousness of separation, that's when I felt risky. That's when it felt like something could happen that I don't like. That's what's risky. It's not risky to practice your spirituality. And so today we're going to talk about, I need to make sure I get this right, we're not fitting our spiritual practice into our life. We're not fitting our lives into our spiritual practice. We're fitting our spiritual practice into our lives. Our spiritual practice is our life. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm really trying to be really clever about it, but I cannot figure it out. Our lives are our spiritual practice. When we're washing those dishes, we're feeling that water on our hands, that warm, beautiful water, and it's a sensation that we're aware of, right? And we hear the birds as we're walking outside, and we see the sunshine, and we see people, and we smell the smells. We feel that it's a little cold in here, right? Because the heat's not coming on, but it feels something enriching and enlivening and vibrant about it. And that is life. And what is life? Life is spirit. Life is source. And when we are aware of that, we are aware of who we are. We are aware of the one. So our lives, every second of our lives, we are practicing. We are making life good if we want to. You know, David and I, we have kind of a long, could be boring drive down the 99. David calls it, Tango Zero. When we get, I don't know where he learned this term, but we come down the mountain, and once we get to flat, he's like, Dad, it's Tango Zero. That is Tango Zero. And what this means, white vehicles are ghosts, dark vehicles are wolves, the green signs are goo, the blue signs are spider webs, and the orange signs are bad carrots. I don't know what the bad carrots do, but we have to watch out, David, we got a ghost coming up on the left. And he's like, oh. And I'm like, well, I got the cloaking device. And our drive goes by so fast because it's such an adventure. It's so great. And it's only that way because we choose. We choose to just make it fun. We have the ability to just choose. And so we do. And it's awesome. I'm looking at what I wanted to say. I'm like, man, I just nailed a bunch of this stuff. So we have challenges that come up in our lives, right? They're going to come up. They're going to come up. You're going to get to the park, and you're going to be like, I can't get this monkey mind to quit. I don't like this thing. Challenges are going to come up. People are going to say, I don't like you anymore. It happens. I'm out of here. And it happens. Yes, I think that's. If you're watching the movie Footloose, you watch your speed. Challenges happen, and so who are we? Who are we when those challenges happen? That's what matters, right? If I'm feeling little and I'm feeling small and those challenges come up, then I'm victim. Why is this happening to me? I'm so tired of this. This makes me feel small. This makes me feel sad. This makes me feel angry. It makes me feel tired. I feel like I don't have any energy. I'm so tired of this. And that happens. And then, as my brothers used to say, you shock it. You just shock it. You just, no. I've got all the energy in the world. I feel good. Life is good. Right? They say that's spiritual bypass. I don't care. What do you think spirituality is for? Honestly, what do you think it's for? To sit and wallow in the badness? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And while, feel your feelings, absolutely. Don't deny that you don't feel a certain way. But then say, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to remember who I am. I'm going to shock it. I'm going to change my thinking, and I'm going to change my life. And not just my thinking, I'm going to do something. I'm going to read a spiritual text. I'm going to sing a song. I'm going to get out and take a walk. I'm going to call a friend. Everybody okay? Good. We get more of what we focus on. We get more of what we focus on. And there is one thing that is happening. There is only one thing that is happening. I'm going to read this to you. We read it in the textbook study group this week. I said, get ready to hear this on Sunday. There is one infinite mind from which all things come. Hi, Mary, get in here. This mind is through, in, and around us. It is the only mind there is. And every time we think, we use it. There is one infinite spirit, and every time we say, I am, we proclaim it. There is one infinite substance, and every time we move in it. There is one infinite law, and every time we think, we set this law in motion. There is one infinite God, and every time we speak to this God, we receive a direct answer. One. I am God, and there is none else. There is one limitless life which returns to the thinker exactly what they think into it. One in all, over all, and through all. Talk, live, act, believe, and know that you are the center in this one. One more time. Talk, live, act, and believe, and know that you are the center in this one. All the power there is, all the presence there is, all the love there is, all the peace there is, all the good there is, and the only God there is omnipresent. Consequently, the infinite is in and through us, and is in and through everything. It says, quote, act as though I am and I will be. Act as though I am and I will be. So decide who you are and do something, right? Make a change. And you can, but if you say, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to be more abundant, great. What are you going to do right now about that? You can't, you're not going to just sit at home and say, I am losing weight, I am losing weight, I am losing weight. And now I'm going to scroll and scroll and scroll, and the pounds are just going to come off. You got to do something, right? You got to get that low-carb diet going on. Get those steps in. Change your morning routine. Make one small choice. Remember reading Atomic Habits last year? You make one small choice. You change things by 1%. And then you change things by 1% and 1% and 1%. And it doesn't become 1, 2, 3. No, it compounds. So by the end of the year, you're not at 365%, which isn't a thing. You're at 300,000%, which also isn't a thing. 100% is all there is. That's it. But you're at 100%. 100% change. Because you made small, little changes. I'm going to start waking up early in the morning. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to drink warm water. I'm going to get that sunlight in my eyes. I'm going to get out of bed with a smile on my face. I'm going to tell myself 3 things that I'm grateful for. I'm going to have a cold shower. Not going to do that, but some people do. I'm going to see how I can give. I want abundance in my life. I'm going to find a way to give. And I don't have the money to give, and that's all right. I'm going to find a way to serve. I'm going to be Sharon Anion, and I'm going to come in here and do this and this and this and this and this. I'm going to be the Murrays, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do this and this and this and this. I'm going to give of my time. I'm going to give of my talent. And if I have treasure to give, I'm giving that too. Because it's going to come back. It's what I want. I got to start it going. I got to open that channel, and when I open that channel, I know it's coming back. I got to do something. If you are ready to make a change, I want to tell you this. You can come to the practitioners here and say, I'm ready to make a change. I'm not sure what to do. Can you work with me? And the answer will be yes. And if you want to come work with me, you call me. You stop in on Fridays. I'm here all day. You grab me after service and say, help me. And I will help you. They will help you. That's what we're here for. Other people, but no. We're a community, and we will lift each other up. We will lift each other up. That's what we're here for. If you want to make a change and you're not sure how to get started, then reach out. talk to somebody. That's the first thing you do, right? That's your first thing. You can't figure out what to do? Find somebody and ask, how can I do this? What are your ideas? How can I get started? Just a little change. You've heard principle is not bound by precedent, right? Maybe you've heard it. You've been coming here for a long time. Surely you've heard it. Principle, that God is God. The truth is true. Love is, peace is, abundance is, wisdom is, joy is, right? This is principle. It is not bound by precedent, meaning what happened yesterday or the day before doesn't matter. I am not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. Principle is not bound by precedent. So what happened yesterday? What happened last week? What happened last year? What happened when I was a child? What happened in my last marriage? What happened at my last job? What happened when I tried this before? It doesn't matter. I tried to quit smoking this time and this time and this time. The last time I tried to quit smoking, it was the time that it worked. And I'll tell you the difference is because I didn't try to quit smoking, I quit smoking. That's the difference, right? I didn't announce I'm going to try to quit. I quit. I didn't announce here I'm changing my life and I'm going to start losing weight and leave it at that. I can't do that. Because you're going to see and be like, he's not doing what he said he did. I'm making those changes. I'm doing it. I've been talking about it for over a year and a half. Principle isn't bound by precedent. I will not fail this time. I will not. I'm doing it. Principle isn't bound by precedent. And I don't put anything in the future. In the future, I will be. I am doing it now. I'm losing weight now. I'm a non-smoker now. I'm a svelte, thin, energetic person who cares about their health right now. I brought in my own food today because I am on a certain kind of diet. And I love the chicken pot pie, but I can't have it. I can't have it. Can't be doing those carbs. You have low carb stuff? Fantastic, because I make like 7 days worth of food and eat it all week. I make 7 days worth of food at once and eat the same thing every day all week. And it is not the easiest thing to do, but I do it. Why? Because I want to. I want to. I want to embody for my son, for my wife, for myself, and for you, that when you say, I'm going to change, and you do something, you change your thinking, you treat, and then you move your feet. Things happen. Life changes. I know you know it. I'm going to show it. I did not plan that, but I know you know it. I'm going to show it. Come on. You know things are good when I start rhyming. Woo! Oh. We just need to figure out, where am I going? Where am I going? And I don't need to know how to get there. I just need to know the one step I'm going to take. You know, you imagine like you take off in that airplane, you're flying that airplane and you go into the clouds. You know you're going to Japan, but when you're flying through the clouds, you cannot see Japan. But you have tools, right? I imagine you have tools. I really hope you have tools when you're flying the plane. I trust that they have tools. Otherwise, don't tell me if they don't, because I don't want to know that. You have tools to help you get there, and you come out of the clouds, and you're like, what is that city? And they're like, Tokyo, and you're like, yeah, baby, I knew I was going to make it. I knew I was going to make it. We have tools. So what are our tools? Our tools are meditation, journaling, affirmations, reading spiritual texts, gathering together as a community who can lift us up, taking classes. Someone said, we said, why are you taking this class? It was Audrey. She said, I like to take classes because I like to, throughout the week, have things to remind me of what I find on Sundays. It brings my consciousness up to be in a class like this. Watch videos, talk to friends. Whatever you need to do to keep that consciousness up, use those tools. And say, yeah, I can. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Si se puede. We all know that because of, Bo. Come on, he was the man. That's Barack Obama. You set an intention. You treat, right? You do a treatment. You align yourself with the one. You know that God is all there is. You know that you are one with this. You know that you can realize abundance, you can realize peace, you can realize health, because these are aspects of the one, and you are that. And then you move your feet. You do it. You allow Spirit to guide you through that. Reverend Gregory used to say, treat and allow your feet to be moved. It doesn't quite rhyme so well, but it's true. You treat and you listen within and you get that guidance that says, this is the next thing you're going to do. And you do it. And then this is the next thing and you do it. Anybody have anything that they want to change in their lives? You know where you're going? You know the first thing you're going to do? Just one little change? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm with you on that, by the way. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's do it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I know you can do it because it's just one little thing that you're going to do. It's just one little thing, and then one more, and then one more. And if you need any help along the way, call me because I'm here to be a cheerleading section. I'm here to come and help you. I'm here to do what you need. That's what we're here for. What else are we here for? What else better do we have to do than serve one another? Let's do it. I love it. Let's go. Boom. Let's do whatever we do to feel centered right now. We're going to go into prayer. If that's closing your eyes, then let's close your eyes. Let's say hi to Cindy Mesa because we know she's down in Texas watching, and I said I would say hi, and I'm doing it. We love you. We love you, Marnie. We love you, everybody who's watching. Let's go Patriots. Let's go Seattle. Thank you, Merritt. Let's take some deep breaths. There is only one. Only one. And I am it. You are it. All that we see is it. We live and move and have our being in the one. In a place of eternal safety if we would but choose it. In the light, constantly the light, if we would but choose it. Yesterday means nothing if we would but choose it. We can spend all the time in the world in yesterday, peeling through layers. Those layers will never stop coming. Today, right here, right now, in the light is where the one is, and it is the only place where the one is. In this present moment, that is the only moment there is. And I know in this present moment that we make the change we want to make, that we step that foot forward, that we are empowered with all the power there is to do all that we want to do, all that we dream of. We set our intention, we move forward, and it is so. And knowing that it is so, I am filled with gratitude. I say, thank you, Father, Mother, God. Thank you for this beautiful experience of living in this physical body, of being in this physical earth, this physical realm, of being able to love and share, witness, to serve, and to know I have all the power that is at my fingertips. The truth is true, God is God, I am. And so I speak my word with confidence, knowing that it is so. I release it, knowing that it is done, just as I said it would be done. This or something better. I remain open, knowing that how it happens, I don't know, and I don't need to know. I simply know that it happens. And so in great joy, I say, and so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Come on. Woo!
So I know I didn't lie to you when I said he's the best. He is the best. Okay, that's his talk. This is where we are. Special music, Shauna of Waterfall.
Just do it. I love that message. That's exactly the message I got this week when I was thinking of the second song I was going to do for you. And I had no idea what it was. But this song just popped into my life, and I said, well, how in the world am I going to figure out how to simplify Burt Bacharach's chords into something that I can play on my guitar? It's like, how could I do that? And then I just heard those words, just do it. Just do it. Okay, so I need your help on this. This room is full of love, and what the world needs is love. So what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And I need you to sing along with me whenever you catch on, okay? And I don't think you'll miss the Burt Bacharach chords. I'm going to do my best. Here we go. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Well, it's the only thing. There's just too little of what the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Well, it's the only thing. There's just too little of what the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. So listen, Lord, if you want to know, sing with me. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Well, it's the only thing. There's just too little of what the world needs now. Is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Well, it's the only thing. There's just too little of what the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Love for everyone. We need love for everyone. Love for everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all.
Hey, David. That was great. Thank you so much. So much. Oh, look, David's going to show us something. Do you want the microphone?
Is that love? Tell them, what is that?
Love.
Woo!
Thank you, David. So David's going to help with the offering now, right? Yeah. So this is our opportunity to give back to the center. We have our affirmation statement that we'll say together coming up on the screen for us. And join me. Today I give in love and joy from the overflow of abundance in my life. My gift goes forward to bless and uplift, fulfilling the purpose of our spiritual community. Lives are transformed. I am grateful, and so it is. Thank you, Dean Drury and Ken Fales, for collecting our offering today. And our next congregational song, Dan.
All right. We're going to be doing He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. So I invite everyone to stand up and sing this along with me. He's got the whole world in his hands, like the whole world in his hands, got the whole world in his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got the wind and rain in his hands, got the wind and rain in his hands, got the wind and rain in his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got the little tiny baby in his hands, got the little tiny baby in his hands, got the little tiny baby in his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got a you and me brother in his hands, got the you and me brother in his hands, got a you and me brother in his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got a you and me sister in his hands, got the you and me sister in his hands, got the you and me sister in his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got a everybody here in his hands, got a everybody here in his hands, got a everybody here in his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Thank you, Dan. So you can remain standing and do some jumping jacks if you're still cold. There we go. And we'll just circle up for our final love to each other before we go into the fellowship hall, and everybody's invited to join us with Steve Murray and Vicki Murray have prepared our lunch for us, and everybody is welcome to that. Please get a prayer after service. Circle up like a smaller circle there. Good. Okay, just find somebody, connect. We're open to this love right now. So repeat after me. I know who you truly are.
I know who you truly are.
You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing.
You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing.
I love you.
I love you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I thank God for you.
I thank God for you.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yes, and now we'll join hands and sing the peace song.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace I was meant to be. With God as our power, family all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins